Have you ever felt like you were going crazy, only to be told you were overreacting or imagining things? If so, you might have been a victim of gaslighting, a subtle form of manipulation that can leave you feeling confused and doubting your own reality. This insidious tactic is more common than you might think, creeping into relationships, workplaces, and even families. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where a person seeks to sow seeds of doubt in a victim's mind. The term comes from the 1938 play Gaslight, where a husband manipulates his wife into believing she is going insane. Just like in the play, gaslighting in real life can be incredibly damaging, eroding a person's self-esteem, confidence, and sense of self. The manipulator might deny your reality, twist your words, or trivialize your feelings, leaving you feeling lost and unsure of yourself. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse where the abuser systematically manipulates the victim into doubting their own perceptions, memories, and sanity. It's a way for the abuser to gain power and control in the relationship by undermining the victim's sense of reality. Imagine a scenario where you vividly remember your partner agreeing to a weekend trip, only to have them deny it ever happened, saying, "You must be mistaken, I never said that." This is a classic example of gaslighting, where the abuser makes you question your own memory, making you feel like you're losing your grip on reality. Gaslighting can take many forms, from outright denial and contradiction to more subtle tactics like minimizing your feelings or shifting blame. The abuser might initially shower you with love and attention, making you feel special and cherished. However, as time goes on, they start to chip away at your self-esteem, making subtle digs at your appearance, intelligence, or choices. Gaslighters are masters of manipulation, employing a range of tactics to distort your reality and make you question your own sanity. One common tactic is trivializing, where they dismiss your feelings and experiences as insignificant or overly sensitive. For instance, they might say, "You're blowing this way out of proportion," or "You're too sensitive, I was just joking." Another common technique is denying and contradicting, where they flatly deny your memories or perceptions of events, even when you have evidence to support your claims. They might twist your words, saying you meant something completely different, or accuse you of misremembering things. This constant denial can make you start to doubt your own recollection of events, leading to self-doubt and confusion. Another tactic is shifting blame, where the gaslighter skillfully deflects responsibility for their actions onto you. If you confront them about their behavior, they might turn it around and accuse you of being the problem, saying things like, "You're too sensitive," or "You made me do it." Emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in identifying and combating gaslighting. It's like having a built-in radar system that helps you detect when something feels off in your interactions with others. Emotional intelligence involves being aware of your own emotions and those of others, understanding the subtle cues and signals that often underlie communication. When you're emotionally intelligent, you're more attuned to your gut feelings, those instinctive reactions that tell you when something isn't right. This heightened awareness can be invaluable in recognizing the red flags of gaslighting. For instance, you might notice a discrepancy between the gaslighter's words and their body language, or you might pick up on subtle changes in their tone of voice that betray their true intentions. Moreover, emotional intelligence allows you to empathize with others while still maintaining healthy boundaries. Trust your gut. Recognizing the red flags of gaslighting. Gaslighting can be incredibly subtle, especially in the early stages. However, there are often telltale signs that can help you recognize if you're being manipulated. One of the most important things to pay attention to is your gut feeling. If something feels off in a relationship or interaction, don't ignore it. Your intuition is often your first line of defense against manipulation. Do you constantly feel the need to apologize or second-guess yourself around this person? Does being around them leave you feeling drained, confused, or emotionally exhausted? These could be signs that something is amiss. Another red flag is a pattern of invalidation and dismissal of your thoughts and feelings. Gaslighters often try to isolate their victims from friends and family, making them more dependent on the manipulator and less likely to seek outside help. Reclaiming your power. Strategies for dealing with gaslighters. Dealing with gaslighting can be incredibly challenging, but it's important to remember that you have the power to reclaim your reality and protect your mental well-being. One of the most effective strategies is to trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't allow the gaslighter to convince you that you're imagining things or that your feelings are invalid. Remember, you know yourself best, and your perceptions are valid. Another important step is to document the gaslighting. Keep a journal or log of instances where you feel like you're being gaslighted. Write down specific examples of what was said or done, along with the date and time. This documentation can serve as a valuable reminder of the gaslighter's behavior, especially if they try to deny it later. It can also be helpful to share these documented instances with a trusted friend, family member, or therapist to get an outside perspective. Remember, gaslighting thrives in secrecy, so shining a light on the manipulator's behavior can be incredibly empowering. Setting boundaries is crucial for protecting your mental and emotional well-being, especially when dealing with gaslighting. Boundaries are essentially the limits and rules you set for yourself in relationships to define what you will and will not tolerate. They are a way of communicating your needs and expectations to others and protecting yourself from being taken advantage of. When you have strong boundaries, you are less likely to be swayed by the manipulation tactics of a gaslighter. You recognize your worth and refuse to allow anyone to disrespect you or treat you poorly. Start by identifying the specific behaviors that are unacceptable to you. Once you've identified these behaviors, clearly communicate your boundaries to the gaslighter. Enforcing your boundaries is just as important as setting them. Dealing with gaslighting can be an incredibly isolating and emotionally draining experience. It's essential to remember that you don't have to go through this alone. Seeking support from trusted friends, family members, or a therapist can provide invaluable validation, guidance, and strength during this challenging time. Talking to someone you trust about what you're going through can help you make sense of the situation and realize that you're not to blame for the gaslighter's behavior. Trusted loved ones can offer a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, and a fresh perspective on the situation. They can remind you of your strengths, your worth, and the reality that you're not crazy or imagining things. Remember, talking about what you're going through is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and a crucial step towards healing and recovery. Recovering from gaslighting is a process, and it's important to be patient and compassionate with yourself as you heal. The first step towards healing is acknowledging that you've been a victim of emotional abuse. Gaslighting can severely damage your self-esteem and make you doubt your own perceptions. Recognizing that you've been manipulated is crucial for breaking free from the cycle of abuse and beginning the journey towards recovery. Once you've acknowledged the abuse, it's essential to distance yourself from the gaslighter as much as possible. This might mean setting firm boundaries, limiting contact, or even ending the relationship altogether. Remember, your mental and emotional well-being is paramount, and you deserve to be in relationships where you feel safe, respected, and valued. Engage in activities that bring you joy and remind you of your strengths. Emerging from the fog of gaslighting is a testament to your inner strength and resilience. It's a journey of reclaiming your voice, your truth, and your power. Remember, you are not broken. You are a survivor. Embrace the lessons learned from this experience, for they have the power to shape you into an even stronger and more empowered individual. As you move forward, remember to celebrate your victories, no matter how small they may seem. Each step you take towards healing, towards setting boundaries, towards trusting your instincts, is a victory worth celebrating. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you, who believe in your strength and resilience. Remember, you are worthy of love, respect, and happiness. Never let anyone dim your light or make you question your worth. You are not a tree. Move out, quit. Stay strong and always know there is a place for every living being on this earth to stay happily and peacefully. Meet you in next video with another content. Please do subscribe and hit the like button to show your love. Thank you.